So this is my 64.5 walk around. It's sunny out here today. Let's start with all the original parts. I did a lot of upgrades on the car to make it comfortable for the wife to drive. But I've captured all the good stuff that came off that 64.5 that everybody wants. Everybody's looking at that heater box. Yes, we put another 64 box in it. But I'm letting all these parts go. I put shorty headers on it, tri-wise. We did a lot of work, but I've got all this stuff saved. So let's get into the car. It is a D code 289 4-barrel from the factory. Okay, now I'm not going to get into all the date stamps. This car is about 99% original. I'll just go on and show you the highlights that everybody wants to know immediately on the hood and the bezels on both sides. Okay, it's got the vents here for the radiator, or I'm sorry, for the generator and the battery. All right, headlight bezel there, hood here. So I'll close the car up when we're done and let you see it. So had a heating issue like everybody with the 65 and 6 has. Went with a 2-core, the big aluminum radiator. I did have to shroud it, but the magic number was a 16-pound cap with a 160 thermostat. We've tried 10 different formulas. I did run a gauge to the glove box because I like to keep an eye on a needle instead of a dummy light. So you have both options on this. We did go with a Borgeson power steering. We went with power disc brakes, and I did put a classic air conditioning in this thing, all brand new. Car has been upgraded wire and harness from front to rear with the late 65, because we also put the backup lights and the 2-speed motor in there on the heater box. So the car is not an MCA national type. We took this car all the way down, and I mean all the way down. It's in incredible shape on top and bottom. Interior body panels are all solid. So I'll get into this car, but we drove it to all the local car shows, cruise-ins, and it is the wife's car. So, you know, and again, all these little date stamps are all over this thing if somebody really wants to get into that. I am an MCA guy. I've got a KR that we did get a badge for after about 10 national events, so I'm aware of that. Car does have a few little flaws. Again, I didn't paint it because it holds such a great gloss. It is a driver. If you're wanting to put this in the MCA, it's a great platform to start on, but you got to go put all that original stuff back on. We wanted to drive the car. We didn't want to trailer it. So interior's in great shape. See if I can walk around and get all this in for you. You know, everything is functional. I did put LED lights in the dash and underneath. Door jambs look all good. Automatic car. We got the Bluetooth AM radio. It's brand new. Definitely set up for your phone. You can play your music, whatever you want, and you still get that AM radio look. The wife really enjoyed that. All new tail lights, LED, and of course that made a big difference at night. Got the LED lights all there. And as I said, I put a gauge in here because I like to keep up with temp. Anybody that's been familiar with these Mustangs know. But it's in real good shape. We insulated the floor when we had all the interior out. Did a good insulation. This has got brand new exhaust all the way around. All the way around this car. I did like the American Classic look. The wife wanted the BF Goodrich white letter. All brand new stuff within the year. She's wanting another car. She loves this, loves the way it drives, but she's going for something else. So I'm gonna show it to you just here a little bit. I'm gonna close it up. Feel free to give me a call. Let me just do this so everybody can see that it's a cold start. Yeah, I'm gonna reach down here and I'm gonna grab that header. Ouch. So no, it's cold start because I'm gonna crank it for you. Not ashamed of it. So let me close it up for you. You know, again, it's not a perfect paint job. It's just a daily local driver, and you can drive the car daily if you want. So let's put this in and let's crank her up. So I'm gonna give it a couple kicks. Kicks right over. All right, got the wipers. They work. Got lights. Of course, you can't see them right now. You know, got the high beam. The blinker's only on one side. Okay, and as you see, it's gonna idle high until I kick it and get it to calm down a little bit so it warms up. Door jams again, looks real, real good. And I mean everything come off this car, everything. Fender's hood, I've got a bunch of pictures that we're gonna show. A whole bunch of pictures. The car's got about 4,000 miles on it. The original owner sold it to a co-worker of mine. He bought it in 2000. That's when the car was painted. He took the car down and redid it. I wasn't happy with some of the stuff, so I took the motor out and we did all the upgrades to make it a more convenient driver for today's standards. Drives like a dream. Don't really know what else to tell you other than yes, if you want all this stuff, them hubcaps are well sought after. They got the spinners on them. But all that 64.5 hard to find stuff is right there. Everything else I trashed that was trashed. I'm not going to give you trash. But any questions, reach out to me. I'm also going to post about 60, 70 pictures with the car completely apart. Underneath is beautiful. Exhaust coming off the tri-Y headers all the way back. Flowmaster. 2-inch pipes. Breathes real well. Drives real well. The motor was not rebuilt with a cam or nothing crazy. It's all original. So you'll be able to pound out a lot of miles on it if you want to be a daily driver. But this is the 64.5 D code. Walk around and give you just a little more of it. And if you want to go back to the original look, you got them wheels and tires right there and hubcaps. Alrighty. So, any questions, just reach out to me.